kids, it's me, Toni Homeperm, the singing diva of Long Island. If you enjoy videos where you get to see me create a fabulous drag look, well then guess what? You've tuned into the right channel. Now today's look is inspired by a new palette that is coming out, and I'm gonna throw it up on the screen. It's the Glamlite Frosted Flakes palette, and as you can see, it's very much based on the packaging of Frosted Flakes. Very blue, very orange. And when I saw it, I mean, I think it looks very nice. I do have one Glamlite palette, the cake palette, and I like Glamlite. I like their formula. But when I saw that palette, I was like, I really don't need it. I have so many blue eyeshadows, more blue eyeshadows probably than Carter's has pills. For any of you youngins out there, just look up that expression on Google. Orange, I have a ton of orange shadows, probably more than I could use in a lifetime, so I really don't need a blue and orange themed palette. Also, when I looked at it, I sort of felt like it looked like the ColourPop NYX palette that ColourPop put out when they did all those little sports 9-pan palettes, and that one is very similar, blue and orange. And yeah, blue and orange they're great colors. They're complementary. They make each other pop. But for the most part, I don't know. Most people are not going to be doing blue and orange look. So it's kind of an interesting palette in a way. But as I say, I saw it, and I do think it looks beautiful, but not a palette for me. And I do want to say, if you like Glamlite, you like Frosted Flakes, you like how the palette looks, and you want it, by all means, make yourself happy. Get the palette. I don't have anything against Glamlite or Frosted Flakes. I just decided for myself, I don't need that palette. Now, unlike some of the past videos I've done where I create my own dupe version of the palette out of palettes that I have, I just didn't really feel the need to do that with this. It's obviously just very blue and very orange. And I said, you know what? I can just pull a couple blue and orange palettes out of my collection, and I know I could make a blue and orange look easily enough. And that's what I did. And I thought for the blue part of the look, I grabbed my BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop Bubblegum palette. This is a very, very beautiful blue palette. These are all mattes. Those are all shimmers. One of the best blue palettes that you could ever get. Unfortunately, you can't get it anymore. Sorry about that. But there's so many blue palettes out on the market. You could find something if you wanted a monochromatic blue palette. For the oranges, I actually grabbed two orange palettes. I have my ColourPop Orange You Glad and my BH Scorpion Sting. And here is the Scorpion Sting palette. Very beautiful, very orange. Here is the ColourPop Orange You Glad. I don't want to blind you with the mirror, but there's the palette. And basically, out of those three palettes, I came up with this very blue and orange look. So that was basically my idea for creating today's look based on that Glamlite Frosted Flakes palette. And I don't think I really have anything else I could share with you about that. So why don't I just roll the tape back in time and show you how I created this very blue and orange color block based look today. Okay, I'm back. I glued my eyebrows down, base foundation, did new eyebrows, and I don't know what's up with these eyebrows today. They just decided to take on a life of their own, a mind of their own. They want their freedom. They want to be able to express themselves uniquely. But these are the brows that we have today. So for good or ill, that's what we're working with. Okay, so I'm doing a look based on the Glamlite Frosted Flakes palette that I just saw within the past couple days. It was sneak previewed, and I saw one video where somebody was using it, and I don't know. I guess this is a thing now with these color block palettes. We just saw the Huda palettes. That one was, and I did a video based on that one, the purple and the orange, and they also had a blue and a green, and now, of course, the Glamlite Frosted Flakes, it's a blue and an orange, and no offense to Glamlite, I do own the Glamlite cake palette, and it's very nice, but I don't need a blue and orange palette. I have so many blue palettes, not as many orange palettes, and the thing is, orange eyeshadow, it's not really a shadow you use all that much. Even most people don't really use blue eyeshadow all that much. I mean, I use it a lot because I'm a drag queen. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to pull from my blue palettes and orange palettes, like my BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop Bubblegum palette. This one, very blue. From ColourPop, my orange You Glad palette. Very orange, very beautiful. And last but not least, and also, again from BH Cosmetics, their Scorpion Sting palette. Really beautiful orange color story. So yeah, I don't need a blue and orange palette. I've got plenty of blue and orange in my collection, and I know I could make a beautiful blue and orange look out of what I have, and that's what I'm going to do today. I set some tape down, a little bit of tape, and I primed with my Makeup Revolution eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to go in. I know what I'm doing already. It's going to be a very dark, deep blue crease and a very bright orange lid. So I'm not doing any heavy lifting today. So I'm probably going to use most of these blues from the Sweet Shop palette, and I'm going to go in with this darkest one called Single Scoop. It's such a beautiful blue. Actually, we're going to do this side for YouTube, and I'm going to try to do that side on TikTok. We'll see. My last video, I tried to do that, and I don't know what happened. I don't think I was taping on my phone for all of it. It's just always something. It's always something. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Now, I know these Sweet Shop palettes are no longer available. Actually, I'm sorry I didn't get. There was one that had orange. I'm sorry I didn't get it. I like these palettes so much. I really should have gotten all of them, but you know, it is what it is. I have the blue, I have the purple, and the green. The blue is the bubblegum. The pink purple is, well, I don't remember what that one is. I know the green is the pistachio. And this blue is just so good. It's so pigmented. It's almost like a black. And it's going to give me a very nice, super defined crease that I love to have for my drag looks. See, look how pigmented that is. So good. Really nice. Okay, I'm going to do the same on the other side, and then we're going to start blending this out. Okay, so I did that eye, and now we're going to blend this out some more, and I think I'm actually going to skip that color, and I'm going to go to this one, Bubbles. So I'm just going to color switch my brush. I'm going to dip into Bubbles, and let's see what happens with Bubbles. tape is coming up. That's all right. Looking good. And then I'm going to jump into the lightest blue. Yes, chili. Chili. Just color switching my brush and going into chili. Okay, that's looking good. I need to go back in with all these three colors, do some more blending, do the same on the other side, and then I'm going to cut my crease, and we'll be right back after that. Okay, I cut my crease, and I didn't want to take too many chances. Blue and orange, they do not blend together. Blue and orange are complementary, so of course, if they mix, they're going to make a very unpleasant color. So I removed the pigment with some makeup remover, and then went over that with my Makeup Revolution cut crease canvas. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set an orange matte down on this area, and then I'm going to put an orange shimmer on top of it. I think that's my plan. And the orange I'm going to stick with BH Cosmetics for that, from their Scorpion Sting palette. This orange called Firefly. It's a really, really beautiful, beautiful orange. And let's just set that down on this area we've cut out, and see what happens. I'm really just going to be packing it on because I want to go over it with a shimmer. And I think if I just put the shimmer down on this sort of neutrally base, I don't know, I just don't think it's going to have as much impact as I want it to. Now when we get over here to this side where we've got the blue, well, not sure what's going to happen there. May jump back into the bubblegum palette for a blue shimmer, as I could probably blend the orange shimmer into a blue shimmer, at least a lot easier than trying to do a orange matte into a blue matte. Actually, when I saw the Glamlite palette, the color story, that blue and orange, I immediately thought of there's a ColourPop palette. They did those sports palettes, and there's the New York Knicks palette, and it's blue and orange. I mean, it's basically the same color story, just condensed. And you know, that one's only $16, and I don't know if there's codes that work with it or whatnot, but I mean, you probably could find one that works. I mean, if you really wanted a blue and orange color story, and you know, wanted it a less costly palette, you could do that. Okay, that's looking, I think, the way I want it to. And now I wanna put a shimmer on top, and I'm gonna hop into my ColourPop Orange You Glad, and I want to use this color, Tangerine Dream. It's a beautiful orange shimmer, and I don't know, maybe we should just go in with it with the finger, or should we use the brush? Well, let's see what happens with the brush. Okay, I think I like how that's looking, except for the fact I'd like it to get a little brighter in the corner. So I think I'm going to jump over to back to the BH Cosmetics. It has a really pale sort of orange shimmer. What is that called? Desert Danger. Let's see what happens if we take some of Desert Danger and put it here towards the inside. Okay, it looks okay. Really unhappy with this area, so I think I've got to go back in with the bubblegum palette and maybe put a blue shimmer here on that outside edge, and I may pull out another, like a white silver shimmer for the inner corner, just to sort of lighten that up. And I got to touch up a little bit of the dark shadow here. It got a little messy, so I'm going to do those things, do some liner work, and then I will be right back after that. Okay, so I'm back. I did both eyes, and you know, there was a little bit of touching here and there, a little bit of black liner, and I think I'm happy with it. I probably should have cut the crease a little bit higher, but it is what it is now. And this is the crease we have, and we're just going to live with it. So, the only thing really left to do on the eye is just some shadow on the under eye, and I'm going in with that really deep blue that I already had there. And we're just gonna smoke that out close to the waterline. I don't think I'm even gonna do any of those other blues. I'm just gonna keep that dark, I think. Yes. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, just like that. Okay, and I just have to do the same on the other side. And then I'm going to hop off camera. I'm going to finish the face and come back to you with a completed drag look. Stay tuned. And I'm back. And here it is, the finished drag look. Very orange and blue, wouldn't you say? Now, I have to admit, I wasn't sure how this look was going to come out, doing a very complementary color scheme, orange and blue, because, as I've said, they are on opposite sides of the color wheel. They are complementary. That means that they're the exact opposites. And they don't really blend together well. But, however, when you put them next to each other, they really make each other pop. And I think that I accomplished that, and I'm really happy with the look. Now, of course, I know you're wondering, what did I do when I went off camera? Well, of course, there was my standard drag contouring and highlighting, and I probably didn't mention it. When I did my base foundation today, I went really, really dark with my contour. I just, I don't know, just experimenting with doing a deeper, darker contour on myself. And I don't know if I'm going to stick with that when I get to editing, all this footage and see how it looks, I'll make up my mind then if I like it or not. So of course, after the contouring and highlighting, I did some blush, and I decided to do a little bit of orange blush, and I grabbed the Scorpion Sting palette, and I went in with a little bit of this soft orange creeper, and a little bit of Firefly, like towards the further edge of the cheek, just because. And for the highlight, I used this color, Desert Danger, this shimmer. I put that just on the very tippy tops of the cheekbones there, and I think it looks really, really beautiful, and I'm very happy with it. On the lip, I went in with this Wet n Wild orange liquid lipstick. It's actually called Blood Bank. It's probably from one of their Halloween collections. Although for it being called Blood Bank, it's very orangey. I did use a brown pencil because I didn't want it to be just orange. I didn't think it would look good. And on top of Blood Bank, I used another Wet n Wild. This is, yeah, it's liquid catsuit. This is a high shine lipstick, and this is the color Jack-o'-lantern's Blood. It's kind of an orangey cream shimmer. I don't know. I'm sort of like meh on the lip. I think it could have been better, but the eye look is just so vibrant that I think I didn't need to go too crazy on the lip. And of course, after that, it was hair, jewelry, contacts, this fun jacket that I got from Shein, and I might be using it for an upcoming live performance. I really like how it looks, this sort of rainbow animal print. It's very fun, and I thought the oranges and the blues would really pull this look together. So there you have it. This is my orange and blue color block look that I did, that I took inspiration from that new Glamlite Frosted Flakes palette that is coming out. I have nothing against Glamlite. If you like Glamlite Frosted Flakes and you love that palette, by all means, buy it. It's just for me, I just don't need another blue or orange eyeshadow in my collection right now, so I'm happy with what I have. But if you do get that palette, you could probably do a very similar look with it that I did today using my blues and oranges, if you want to do a blue and orange look. As I've said, blue and orange look is, I don't know if it would be office appropriate, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess it depends on the office, but it's kind of a wild look, and it's really more Instagram, TikTok makeup, that kind of a thing than you know, an everyday wearable look. Now, if you like this video, then please hit the like button down below, and as long as you're clicking on the like button, you might as well click on the subscribe and the notification bell. This way YouTube will notify you every time one of my new videos comes out. You can also catch me on my weekly podcast, God'll Get You for That, Walter. That's the review show I do with Tom Cat. We watch episodes of the 1970s sitcom Maude, which starred B. Arthur. We talk about the episode, how things were in the 70s, how things have changed, and in many ways how things have still stayed the same. But we do it with a lot of laughs along the way. There's also my internet variety show, Naughty or Nice, that I do with the horror diva Alexis Flame. We have a whole line of merchandise, and the details for the merchandise, everywhere to find me on social media, and all my shows all listed down below. So kids, that's all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed this very orange and blue color block look, and I look forward to seeing all of you again in the next video. Bye-bye.